Good day, folks. Hello, Bernie. Welcome. My name is Dion Wilmot. I'm doing a quick mock auction today here just to show you a little bit of what I can do. I'd very much like to apply for a position with Princess Cruises as an auctioneer. I have many years cruise ship experience in different departments, photography, gift shops. My favorite being the auctioneer. I've heard so much about Princess and I'd really hope that I'm successful with this little mock auction. So let's get started. Alright, ladies and gentlemen, if you just come into the room, welcome. This is the art auction happening right now. Definitely one of the highlights of the cruise. Those folks in the back, come closer. There's lots of seats here. If you have not registered yet, folks, make sure you register at the table there. You'll get a bidder card to be part of today's auction. You also get a raffle ticket. It's going to put you in line to win some prizes and some artwork at the end of today's auction. Let's get started up with our first request here. This is a work done by Anatolio Krasniansky from Russia. Funny enough, a last name like that, he is from Russia. Kraz has been living in the States now for about 30 years. He lives in the States down in the California area. Krasniansky's got a great texture to his work, folks. I was speaking to a lady earlier on. She said, how does Kraz get this sort of texture out of his artworks? I said to her, you know, he actually makes his own paper that he works on. Kraz makes his own paper out of Japanese rice paper, and if you have a look here closely at the texture of Kraz's work, it almost looks like he's taken this paper and crumpled it up in his hands and opened it up again and then applied his images on. Absolutely amazing. A lot of people are asked, how does he do this? It's kind of like a Colonel Sanders secret. Kraz doesn't really give his secrets away, but this is the sort of texture he gets out of his paintings. He's also got these masks. He does two kind of styles of art, though, the mask and then the Moscow landscape style. This is obviously one of his masks. Now, when I say mask, I don't mean like a temple, I mean like a face mask, a mask, maybe my accent, but it's a mask. And Kraz's idea here is all of us wear different masks. Throughout the day, throughout our lives, we're continuously changing our faces, we're changing our masks. When we're at work with our bosses, we wear one type of mask. When we're on the sports field with our friends, we put another type of mask on. When we're at home with our families and our children, we wear a different type of mask. So this is Krasniansky's mask theory. This is a serigraph from a limited edition, hand-signed in pencil here by Anatolio Krasniansky. Limited edition from an edition of only 25, ladies and gentlemen. It's an acrylic serigraph right here on paper. An appraisal value on this work is $6,500. That's the Land Gallery estimated appraisal value. I'm looking for an opening bid on this beautiful Kraz at just $4,000. Do I see a raised bid card looking around the room now for a raised bid card at just $4,000? Looking now at $4,000, thank you ma'am. Let's go $4,500. Now looking for the bid at $4,500. $4,000 in, now $4,500. Going once, twice at just $4,000. Big round of applause, ladies and gentlemen. Successful bidder 105. Next up on the block, my favorite. This is a gem that we have here on the Grand Princess, folks. It is one of the only hand-signed Pablo Picassos that we have available for you today. I was speaking to somebody that's very interested in this work earlier on. It is hand-signed at the bottom here. It's from Picasso's Blue Period. Now the Blue Period of Picasso, Pablo Picasso. Now when I say that name, Pablo Picasso, ladies and gentlemen, Pablo Picasso sticks out like a name like Ernie Els in golf does, or Michael Schumacher in car racing, or Lance Armstrong in cycling. These are names that jump straight out. In the art world, when it comes to Picasso, come on folks, everyone knows the name sells itself. Hand signed at the bottom, limited edition Pablo Picasso from his Blue Period. Back in the 1900s, the turn of the century, around 1900 to about 1906, 07, that was Picasso's Blue Period. That's when he just came to Paris. He was a young man, and he shared a room. Just a quick story. He shared a small room with a guy named Max Jacob. Max Jacob was a struggling journalist, also living in Paris with Picasso. They shared this very small room together, so small it said that Picasso would wake up in the night time and do his paintings, his sketchings, and Jacob would sleep during the daytime, and then they would swap around. Daytime Jacob would get up and Jacob would do his studies. And they'd said that they used to get so cold in the Paris winter time. They used to sit there and they used to burn sketches, that Picasso, that they used to burn it and drink red wine to keep their hands warm. That's some sort of electricity bill, if you're asking me. If you burn Pablo Picasso to keep your hands warm, it's either very cold or very high electricity bill there. Hand signed Pablo Picasso, ladies and gentlemen, from the Blue Period. Estimated land gallery appraisal price on this work is $85,000. I'm looking for an opening bid on the Picasso at just $35,000. That's way below the appraisal price at $35,000. Now looking around the room for that raised bid card at just $35,000, ladies and gentlemen. Don't let this one slip through your fingers. At $35,000, thank you sir. $35,000 is in. Let's go up just $2,000 to $36,000. Sorry, $37,000. Now looking for $37,000, just $2,000 up from $35,000. Going once at $35,000, twice, fair and final warning at just $35,000, stolen by bidder number 160. Congratulations, big round of applause. So that was just a quick mock auction for you folks in LA office. I hope it was successful. I definitely hope I'm successful. I've got the energy, I've got the experience, and thank you very much, and I hope to hear from you soon.